And we're back with the You Normie Show. This is Justin.
This is Taidge.
Today we have a special treat for you guys. And, well, I don't know if it's special.
Yeah.
We're going to do just like a fun little two-part thing. I get the actual episode that you're listening to isn't going to be two parts. I don't know why I said that. But we're going to watch episode 1 of Boruto.
Yep.
Can't call it Boruto because it's not an A, it's an O. Boruto.
Yeah.
Which is probably a good representation of the show being boring.
Oh.
Boruto. The only way they could get people to watch this show is by putting Naruto's name in it also. Because it's not just Boruto.
Shit.
It's Boruto, Naruto Next Generations.
God damn.
So we're going to watch the first episode of it to see what this shit is like.
Yep.
And then we're going to skip forward a lot.
Yeah.
Like 200 episodes.
Yep.
To watch a fight. Because there's supposed to be a pretty cool fight where Naruto and Sasuke fight some god guy.
This is, at least on the internet that I've seen, this is kind of like the moment that a lot of Boruto fans are kind of being like, the show is good now. So I also thought of this idea, like, I want to see the beginning that, Boruto, I've never watched it. I think maybe I watched half of it and I gave up.
100 episodes?
No. Of this episode.
Oh, shit.
Of episode
Dude, yeah, you're like, I've watched half of this 200 episode show. I'm like, dude,
No.
what do you mean? I thought you didn't watch this.
You're like, what the fuck are we
That's a
doing
whole
here,
lot.
dude?
I understand half of a 12 episode or 26 episode
Yeah.
show, but Jesus.
No. And I didn't care for it. And then I tagged out, but apparently I've seen bits of the episode. We're going to do episode 204, the fight, which if you know it, you know it. I don't want to spoil too much.
I don't know
guess.
if I'm going to be honest. I feel like a bunch of people don't know it.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Do people watch Boruto? Do people follow all of Boruto?
It's a pretty heavy following on the internet,
Really?
apparently. Yeah.
Are
It's episode
they older
200
than
something.
fucking 9?
Dude,
Are they children?
I hate the jokes that are like, wait, Boruto's dad at a show? I'm like, don't even joke like that, dude. I'd fucking lose it.
Oh, you'd fall off a building and it'd look like an accident.
Oh my God, dude.
I will say, I do have to get this out of the way.
Go ahead.
I watched all of Naruto.
Yeah.
I think I watched 11 episodes of Shippuden.
Yeah.
You can check my mal. I don't remember exactly where I got to.
Yeah.
It was pretty early in Shippuden, and I stopped. Taidge, Naruto is lifeblood.
Yeah. I would say Naruto is top 5 easy. I would go. I want to go top 3. I think it's Dragon Ball, Naruto, Shield Hero. I think that because I'm pretty normie with those.
But even outside of it being one of the top anime for you, it's how much you've consumed
Yes.
and how much you know
Yes.
through that consumption.
I am very much an avid Naruto. Like anytime there's like polls online, anytime there's discussions, I jump in the fray. I love I know a lot about it and it's fun I don't usually kind of jump in the fray.
Oh, dude, I jump in the fray too.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. I shouldn't be there. But I'll jump in.
Yeah. And what's funny is I actually agree with you, even though you don't like. So you have a very firm opinion, and we could talk about that because this is what the whole show is going to be really about. Is us talking about Naruto. So you have a very firm opinion on Itachi. You have a very
Itachi's God.
yeah that and so a lot of people everyone's like Itachi's good, but he couldn't beat Madara. Itachi's not that whatever blah blah blah. Justin's opinion is very much one-sided in the fact that he loved Itachi. He watched it. You didn't watch the Ninja War. I believe you played it.
I played the Ninja War. I
Yes.
did not watch it.
Yeah. And I didn't watch it. I read it. I read the manga.
Most of Shippuden. So anything that happened in Shippuden, I know because of the games.
Yeah. Which, let's just get out of the way. I'm going to say this controversial fucking thing. The 4th Ninja War game?
Trash.
Fucking garbage. We played it together. It was trash.
Trash. Yeah, we sat in the living room and played Ninja Storm 4.
Yep.
for a few hours.
And we are Ninja Storm fans. We loved 2. I think 2 was the one I played.
So I played 1, 2, almost all of 3.
Yeah, 3 is the beginning of the war, correct? That's the one that with the Naruto Rasen Shuriken at the end with all the tail beasts?
Yes.
Yeah. That one, so 3 is the one I know the most. 2 and 3 are like the ones I know. I never played 1.
I think 1 and 2 are my favorites.
Okay.
In terms of the games.
Yeah.
4 was terrible. I saw people talking about it online, and they were saying, if you're going to get any of them, you should get the 4th one. I'm like, what, the one with the least story? The one that's the most clunky to get the story out of?
Yeah.
One you could run around Konohamaru? That's a character's name.
Yeah.
What is the place that they're from? The Leaf Village?
Oh, yeah.
Konoha?
Konoha.
Konoha?
Yeah, sorry.
You could run around Konoha, and you could do you could go eat noodles and stuff.
Yeah.
You could talk to your friends. You
in
could
2
go
and
to
3.
the
Yeah,
mail.
1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, you could go to the little mail tower. You could do all these little side quests. And
Yeah.
It's so much fun.
Oh, my God, yeah.
And people are like, oh, well, that's just boring filler. I'm like,
World building.
Naruto and all these things are about more than just the fights, guys. Like you try to these are people that you get to know and you get involved with.
Yeah, and we even talked about like one of the greatest things like storytelling wise in the games that really captured the beautiful moment of when Jiraiya passed away. Naruto, you played the thing of Naruto had to walk out of the Hokage room after learning that information, and suddenly he no longer ran. He just walked solemnly, and the music was really kind of quiet and low, and it's just him walking. And you had to really walk through that village, just fucking destroyed, feeling what Naruto felt. And I was like, this is such a cool thing. Ninja Storm 4, they were like, nah, fuck all that shit. Just fights.
Yeah,
like,
you just
dope.
jump from the little vignette to vignette. You click on a little button, and it brings you straight to the fight. It gives you a recap in the beginning, why you're fighting, and then it gives you a little outro.
Which we bitched about that too. Didn't they sum up a bunch of shit and completely skipped a bunch of stuff?
Dude, I didn't know. So you had to keep filling me in because it would just start a thing, and I was like, "What the fuck is going on? Who is that guy?" It made no. If it had to be a companion to the show, it could not be something that you actively played and learned the story from.
Yeah. Whereas 1, 2, and 3, you literally knew Shippuden from those games. They completely summed up all of the big details.
Yeah.
That was very helpful to the story.
And it really helped being able to run around in a world, even though I will say, if you look at, I think it was 2 with Orochimaru. Orochimaru was in 2.
Yep.
You're playing as Sasuke. I believe it was when you're playing as Sasuke, and you're going through Orochimaru's little underground thing.
Yep.
So it's just like generic hallways, and you bust into these generic little rooms, and you collect stuff. But it gave you voice lines. It gave you little things to pick up to read, so that you would understand more about the story. If you wanted to understand more, you could sit there and you could go through it. Which I love codex. I love all that kind of stuff in video games to get deeper in the lore.
Yeah.
Because of the room that it gave you to run around and understand what was happening, you could play that and get a sped up, truncated view of what the whole show was.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we were playing four and then there's just a dude that's like very just all white. He has white clothes, like a dress almost. I don't know. His face had a mask on it. And we were just fighting. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, dude, the amount of times I had to be like, okay. And then it wasn't even something that it's like, oh, you guys don't watch the show so you don't know. It's like, but even when the game standpoint, you didn't set up a scene where like it would just, boom, cut to these two people fighting. And there was like a split second where it just showed like a screenshot of them like, I can't believe that you killed all those people. I'm gonna stop you. And I'm like, dude, how the... So then I'd be like, all right, Justin, so this guy is actually this ninja. He was in this part of the war. This is why they're fighting. There's actually a huge feud. And that already ruined that whole... Like, this fight means fuck all to you now. I had to explain it to you. So I'm like, it's...
You had to explain it while I was fighting him.
Yeah, because it didn't even like give you a second. It was just like, all right, go fight now. And I was like, you're not going to pause it. So I was like, I got to just quickly sum this up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there was one point where I got livid. they did a really intense dialogue that I was waiting for, and they did it in the middle of a fight. It wasn't even like a cutscene they cut to. They, like, you just see dialogue in the background, like, wait, Kakashi, you're doing this or whatever, and I was like, are you guys were doing this right now?
There was one part, I think it had to do with Guy.
Yeah.
Where you were really excited for this moment.
Yeah.
Was it with Guy? It was some character. You were excited because you knew that some moment from the show was going to be coming up soon.
Yeah.
Finished the fight, went to the next one, and you were just like, what?
Yeah.
Because the part that you remembered so well from Shippuden was just not there.
Yeah,
It just went
cut
way further past.
Yeah. I will say, I know I'm going to sound like a prick here, but I did start to read the manga in Shippuden because I couldn't. This is back before college. I didn't know the anime sites. I didn't know where to find Naruto. And so the only thing I could find was manga sites. I could find manga sites like fucking easy. So I started reading Naruto manga at the beginning of the war when, right after Sasuke, right before Sasuke, attacked the Hokages. I mean, not Hokage, sorry, the Kages. Which, do you remember that that was in the third game? Sasuke attacked the Kage Summit. So that was when I started reading the manga. And that was like, I will say the manga had a very pretty moments, and I missed a lot. I love the music of Naruto. I love the feeling and stuff. But one of the coolest scenes that I remember reading the manga that like hooked me. I was like, I read the manga now. This is what I do every Wednesday. There was a snippet where Naruto and Sasuke were running at each other after Sasuke just fucking murdered fucking Danzo on that bridge. And they were duking it out on a thing of water. And at one point, the split second, they're going to fight each other. And Naruto goes, wow, this really easily could have been switched. And then in that split second, a beautiful panel drawn of Naruto with a Chidori and Sasuke with a Rasengan. Completely switched. Naruto almost like all fucked up from tail form or whatever. He was the evil side, whereas Sasuke had a good life and was the good side. And I was like, oh, this is stunning. And I remember that was like a moment that I got in the games, we got in the show, and I was like, oh my God. And so reading the manga, that was like the moment. Seeing that panel, I was like, I will read the manga from now on. So there were big moments that I knew wasn't going to always translate to the show, or that was going to stretch out because of the show. But I was very let down by the game's decision to show it. But regardless, on to Boruto is kind of like where we're segueing into this. I think we have very firm opinions on disliking Boruto. I'm going to stick to Boruto. I'm going to decide now.
I guess it's weird to say we just have a firm opinion on dislike.
Yeah.
It's more, I've kind of heard stuff about it, and I just don't get how the show and story can work or exist.
Yeah.
Unless they completely change what type of show it is. Like in my head, it can't be a Naruto type show anymore.
Yeah. That's already done.
It can't be like a shonen fight show.
Yeah.
Because if Naruto exists and Sasuke exists and all these dope characters are alive.
Yeah.
And they were always the strongest.
Yeah.
Whenever there's a big bad that the main character Boruto would have to deal with.
Yeah.
He can always fall back on the strongest Hokage of all time.
Yeah.
And pretty much his uncle, one of the strongest of all time.
Yeah. Regarded as second Hokage.
Yeah. And if they ever get killed by somebody, you will be hard fucking pressed to write the story in a way where anyone else can win that fight.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's where I view this from. Yeah. I think I haven't watched it, but it would just have to be a show within that universe that they've created.
Yeah.
Where they have already saved it.
Yeah.
And now we're living with these people in their lives.
Yep. Yep.
And if it's not that, then go fuck yourself. 'Cause
Then go fuck
I don't even
yourself.
understand what you're gonna do.
Yeah. Yep.
And we're about to watch stuff that seems like it's gonna
They
be
did
fighting.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're going to watch the first episode and then episode 204, The Fight.
Yeah. Well, just think about it like Dragon Ball Z. We both have big history with DBZ.
Yep.
So like where I come from I can bullshit my way through a Naruto
Yeah.
argument. I can actually have a Dragon Ball argument.
Yeah.
Just think where they are now, wherever they are now in Super, because fuck Super. We went over
Yeah,
this
we've
a
already
little bit ago.
Everyone knows our opinions on that.
Yeah. So fuck it. I'm gonna go through Z Saga
Yeah.
up to Boo.
Yeah.
Right. So they beat Boo,
Mm-hmm.
and then this doesn't include Gohan because Gohan was there for the fight and everything.
Yeah.
So maybe Gohan's kid
Pan.
is trying to.
Oh.
Pan doesn't even exist yet.
In this one. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
got
so
it.
it's like then Dragon Ball Z comes to an end.
Yep.
And then Gohan is just a dad who exists, and his kid is a little boy like Boruto.
Yep.
And then something fucking stronger than Boo comes and kills Gohan. You're gonna tell me Gohan's kid, who hasn't had to ever fight against the biggest, baddest thing that could destroy the universe,
Yeah.
is going to be able to somehow get to the already astronomical power scaling that they pushed the show up to.
Yeah.
Because that's what Naruto did at the end.
Yeah.
The
Naruto
power scaling went
actually
fucking insane.
Yeah. Not only that, dude, because I assume it's canon. I haven't looked it up. It was a movie. I don't know if you ever saw it. The movie where Naruto and Hinata get together.
Mm-mm.
Dude,
I haven't watched any Naruto
pretty
movies.
solid movie. It's out of the Naruto movies, I like this one. I think it's canon. People can bitch at me, whatever, but I think it is.
Damn, dude.
But it's so in that one, I'm not fucking around here. They fight on the moon.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do. They fight on the moon, and I'm not even fucking around here. Naruto delivers a punch that would like put Goku in his place for a minute. Goku would then body him. But this punch, they put power scaling to like Naruto put every ounce of his chakra in one hand and fucking bodied this man through mountains. Explosion. The guy got knocked out of his whatever fuck mode he was in. And it was like people are like, that's the Naruto one punch. And it's like, all right, let's calm down.
Oh my
But
god.
so but I will say he did that and people said it was really adorable. That he did that because he learned Hinata likes you, homie. And she was currently being taken away.
So that was his My Bulma moment?
Yes. That was absolutely his My Bulma moment.
Gotcha.
He fucking obliterated that guy. So I was like,
Yeah.
fuck yeah. And so,
But-
they fought on the moon.
That's the thing.
That is actually...
Once you push power scaling so far,
Yeah.
if you then try to have the next part of a series, not just a continuation of like if they kept Naruto going and now it's him as an adult, as the Hokage.
Yeah.
You're trying to have the Boruto.
Yeah.
So you're following a new character who has to be weaker.
Yeah.
You've already pushed it to gods. They're fighting
Yeah.
gods. You can't now lose the only ones that were strong enough to fight the gods
Yeah.
and still explain how the kid can win.
yeah.
You just can't do it.
Yeah.
But we're going to jump into
Yeah.
these.
Because we're going to discuss, are we going to discuss in between the episodes?
Nah, let's just watch both of them.
Word. Okay. All right. So we're going to have very different opinions on these. So here we go. First episode and episode 204.
What you felt as mere seconds was an hour for us.
Son of a
We
bitch.
jumped in there, we watched a little bit, and we're back.
We've gone through a whole journey from the beginning to the end of Boruto.
We've gone through 200 episodes of the show.
Yes.
I mean, episode 1 and then 204,
done.
but I got the gist of it. I can speak authoritatively on everything that this show has to offer now.
Yeah?
Personally.
Damn.
Yeah. You can't? No, you can't. That's what that answer was.
So I'm taking it. So I really wanted to do this because I got. Of course, I'm excited. I thought, everyone's talking about like, oh, this is the Boruto gets good now. Boruto's good now. But watching that fight, like, don't get me wrong, like there were cool parts, but that wasn't anywhere near
That fight kind of sucked.
the ninja war.
Just to take it back for a second, I chose this on behalf of Taidge because last time we were recording was at my place and we couldn't really do this watching 2 episodes and then talking and having a long drawn out conversation. So that's why we're doing it now. I wanted to be able to get this in.
Yeah.
Because this was long awaited. And we've talked about this off air.
Yeah.
And I just got a little glimpse into your thought process on it. But off air before watching it, you've been pretty excited about seeing Naruto and Sasuke back in action, fighting with each other against a big bad.
Yep.
And from what I got from it, that was the most anticlimactic, underwhelming. I thought these were gods.
Yeah.
2 of the greatest in the history of the world that they have created, fighting against this dude.
The culmination of every war brought down to the point where they are the greatest of multiple generations of war, to the point where they are the best of every one of those warriors.
And you know who's fucking them up?
Yeah.
Ant-Man.
He literally is Ant-Man. That was the lamest fucking thing.
They can't possibly fight against Ant-Man.
Yeah. He shrinks.
Yeah. He shrinks and he shrinks things.
And then who the fuck wrote that? He shrinks. Naruto, the only thing we can do now is become fucking gigantic.
Yes.
Why?
And it's super dope that, what is it? Susanoo.
Yeah.
Right? Goes full Susanoo, full body Susanoo, has his 2 little swords out.
Yeah.
And then the guy's just like, oh, yeah, but it's slow. Cool. So just the greatest thing that the Uchiha have.
Yeah.
Is just, oh, yeah, but it's slow. So, like, it's easy to beat.
Yeah. Oh, so that's just easy to fucking beat. Dope.
Nice.
So Madara wasn't fast. No other enemy that has ever faced Susanoo was ever fast. It's like, I'm pretty sure we all... What? He just kind of was, oh, yeah, but it's slow. Damn, that...
And then kicked him out of it.
Yeah, he kicked him out. It's like, dude, they didn't even... It's like if any of you guys have ever seen Alien versus Predator Requiem, the second one. Halfway through the movie, they hands down stopped using, like, they totally forgot about acid blood for the aliens. They, like, at the beginning of the movie, if alien blood got on you, it's like, oh, it burns, you gotta take it off. That's something you have to think about. Halfway through the movie, he's, like, skinning aliens with his bare fucking hands. That's exactly what they did with Susanoo here. Like, they literally, back in the day, if Raikage lost a fucking arm because he punched Sasuke, and it was, like, 30% built. But just because the flames of the Susanoo, you touched it, you lost a fucking arm. It's like, it's practically Amaterasu in a fucking rib cage. And this dude just, yeah, but you're slow, kick out. Like, dude, like, can you at least, like, do the thing where you suck the energy up?
That's the retcon right now. Is we saw early on Boruto said karma, and I was like, oh, so in the Japanese version, chakra is karma, which is, in my head, that's what I was saying to myself. I was like, that's weird because chakra is obviously not an Americanized version of karma.
Yeah.
And then you come to the realization that they're 2 separate things, and it's just another thing. And 200 episodes of this thing I've never watched. So there might be cool explanations, and like, if this is your favorite show ever, then I'm ignorant. I don't give a fuck. It's retconned the same way that ruins any story. This is the thing that has always been how the world works. Chakra.
Yeah.
Chakra does everything. But right now we need to be able to retcon it so that Boruto is actually the one that saves the day. So chakra actually gets fucked by karma. Karma's the new thing. If you have karma, then chakra means nothing. And if you have karma, you can suck up someone else's chakra, and they just can never fight you. So he uses Amaterasu on this dude. And the guy's like, oh yeah, so these are the black flames that never stop until whatever they're on is destroyed and smoldering. It's gone now because chakra's trash.
Yeah, it's like the Dragon Ball thing that you said, like when you were a kid. It's like every kid just like, I'm Super Saiyan 37 and my power is so strong that normal Kamehameha waves don't work on me.
They don't even hurt. I can let them hit me and nothing happens.
I laugh at them.
Yeah.
Like,
so this guy can he doesn't have to be anywhere near strong. He doesn't have to be anything.
Yeah.
He just has
karma.
This bullshit power that checkmates.
Yeah.
The power that the basis of ninjutsu.
Yep. Which already, again, to bring back to the first episode of Boruto, when the fucking shittiest character design, start show, fucking Boruto. Man, I fucking hate ninjutsu.
Oh yeah, we didn't even talk about the first. We just jumped right
sorry,
into
we went to
fight.
yeah. Sorry, he was like, man, I hate ninjutsu and all ninja stuff. Within 2 minutes of that statement, he sees some bullies. Quick, shadow clone jutsu.
Yeah, jumping around too,
What?
using ninjutsu to jump around and land on wires and stuff.
Yeah,
it's just all of it is a massive middle finger. Fuck you. To anyone who loved the show prior to it.
Yeah.
If you loved Naruto and you followed Naruto for 400 episodes of a show.
Yeah.
And that's a character that you associate yourself with and love them.
Yeah.
Right off the bat. Naruto's a piece of shit dad. Fuck you if you ever liked him because he's a terrible person who doesn't pay attention to his kids.
Yeah.
Chakra. You thought that was cool, and there were different ways to use it, and different characters have different things. So there's different types of eyes, and then there's all this. This one uses shadows. This one doesn't even have ninjutsu. He only has this other stuff, so he has to be way better than everybody else at the fighting, so that he can just use that. No, fuck you. You liked chakra and ninjutsu? Trash means nothing. Karma.
Yeah. Karma. Yeah, dude. And I will say one thing. It's like, it pissed me off. So Naruto and Sasuke are regarded as, again, they're the culmination of the entire war. They are the best of the best of the best.
Sir, with honors.
Yeah. So when Jigen when he just says, he was like, oh, okay, so out of my little assessment, that's been 2 minutes of you. Sasuke's obviously the bigger problem. I have to deal with him. Like, dude, I get it when don't get me wrong. Like, it's obvious that Sasuke is more of the tactician here.
It was actually this dude named like a Titsushu or something. And he's just using, I don't know what his name was. He's just using a guy's body that's named Jigen.
Yeah. I actually read about that and stuff, that he's like, it's
sushi.
He's like higher up in the family. And when they killed him, I think it's not Momoshiki. That's in the movie that I thought we watched together. We did not.
Momoshiki sounds like a monkey.
Yeah, I hate that fucking name. But that's the thing in Boruto. That's his Kurama.
Oh.
Yeah. Isn't that so much fun? Anyway, so yeah, this guy, I guess, like, they killed him at some point in the show, but he didn't die. He just went into Jigen. And that's his like thing, is that he could just live forever. He's in a bunch of people.
He just keeps popping into different people.
Boo. He just went into something. Dope. And then he's like, all right, cool. I'm just gonna absorb it now, like, over time.
He's the essence of karma.
I assume. Yeah. Which I think this whole I'm like clenching my fists right now. I hate the idea that they have absolutely shit on the entire thing that they laid out in the Ninja War. They were like, all right, so there was this time period where when like the mother of Chakra had some kids, and then they had kids, and then they formed the families. That's where all of this comes from. One was like basically Naruto's ancestor. The other was Sasuke's ancestor. This is the war that waged. And there was like, yeah, but that chick that created Chakra, she's actually part of this dumb fucking family, and they all have superpower karma thing, and they can fuck bitches and get money. I was like, that you just, no one ever mentioned this family. No one ever talked about this family of gods that have just been around. That where the fuck has karma been?
Well, why aren't we throwing hot jutsu at him like what happened with the original one? Super easy win. You
Wait,
just
what
make
do
a
you
bunch of hotties.
Oh yeah. Just big who, and then they just punch it in the fucking mouth.
Yeah.
Yep. Kaguya.
Yeah, just she got fucked
Yeah.
by just a bunch of hotties.
Yep.
Do the same thing to this one.
Yeah.
Get a bunch of tits bouncing around.
Yeah. He'd never last. He'd die.
He'd last half a second.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
just
And
like
then-
me.
Damn.
You got to do it.
Same. Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta bury
Sometimes,
yourself
yeah,
real
dude.
quick, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got to take that shovel and you just
Yeah.
got to dig yourself a hole.
Yeah, and then so a huge debate right now. As much as you know of Madara, so a huge fan.
Oh, the guy that couldn't beat Itachi.
Yeah, there it is.
In a
The guy
fight?
that couldn't beat Itachi. So everyone's saying right now they're like, could Madara or Itachi, whatever, like, could people from the past beat Jigen?
Yeah,
And,
Itachi could.
dude, I just want to throw it out there. What was the one time in the show that he was almost fucking beat? He even stressed, oh shit, kind of in trouble here, is when they outsmarted him and just walked up and almost stabbed the fucker.
Yeah,
He was outsmarted.
he
What's
said,
one of
he
the
said
things
that was your chance.
Yeah.
He said that's the closest you'll ever
yeah.
get.
What was one of the most, like, the best thing about Itachi and Madara? They're fucking geniuses at war. They would have outsmarted Jigen in one fight.
Well, and isn't one of the whole things of the Uchihas is they see exactly what you're doing.
Oh yeah, no, that was so, like, that has so been like nerfed. Like at the beginning of the show of Naruto, it was like, yeah, Kakashi could watch your movements so much that he could copy what you were going to do before you did it. And it's like, that was the whole thing, is that you could see what was going to happen to you before it happened. Apparently everyone can fucking do that nowadays because it doesn't stop Sasuke from getting his ass whooped constantly. Like,
Yeah.
Don't you see a couple seconds into the future for a second? Can you not get your ass whooped? Do you not see the things about to stab you? I thought that was your power. What are they, just faster than eyes? I don't.
Yeah.
It's
How
kind of like they
fucking
choose
funny.
when it works and doesn't.
How funny would it be? So the battlefield has to be covered in needles,
Yeah.
right? That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Is this dude changes the size of those things that stick inside you?
Yeah.
That's what they explain.
Yes.
Place is covered in them. The guy probably has some in his pockets.
Yeah.
So you can't use Amaterasu to burn him because
Yeah.
he'll just suck up the stuff.
Yeah.
Itachi sees everything, right?
Yeah.
And then he just, the entire battlefield is covered in flames. And the guy's like, fuck, I don't have any needles left.
Fuck.
He burnt all of them. So now all I can do is fight.
Yeah.
And then Itachi snaps his back.
Yeah.
He fucking banes him.
Yeah, dude. Bane snaps Jigen's back.
Yeah. Stands
Yeah.
no chance. Dude, you just, if you start to fight him, you see that that's happening, take the fight to a different area.
Yeah.
Go to a place, go fight over the ocean.
Mm-hmm. Obviously, Jigen brought you there for home field advantage.
Yeah, we brought you up. Awkwardly, he just brought you into a big bowl. It looked
Yeah,
like,
a giant ramen
and then put
bowl.
another bowl above you.
Put another bowl above you.
Yeah, it's stupid. He has.
Dude, it was so dumb.
he is Ant-Man / just the random burger flipper character from My Hero Academia.
Yeah.
And Naruto, who his namesake is one of the biggest shonen anime of all time.
Yeah.
Just can't do it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Him and Sasuke together.
Yep.
There is probably a ton of shit that gets explained over 200 episodes of this fucking show.
Probably.
Right? And they're like, oh, this is this about karma. This is it. With just this really intricate details about all these things. I just want to let you know, I don't care how much you explain something. If the whole point of that thing is to destroy what came before it, because it's the only way that you can make the story continue, then there shouldn't have been a next fucking story.
Yeah.
There just shouldn't have. Just
Yeah.
don't make it.
Yeah.
I have a big problem with
Not letting things
Prequels.
end.
No,
Oh,
prequels.
prequel. Yeah. Yes.
So yeah, when something's really big and something's really popular, and it ends, and then a year later they're like, "Oh, we're gonna continue it anyway." No, but it ended. Just shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Let the thing be good. Don't run it into the ground. But prequels are one of the worst things in my eyes.
Agreed.
Just because there's a reason that someone writes a story. There's a reason you write a book. There's a reason you write a movie. There's a reason you write this story and come up with this story. And you've written it and conceived it in the most interesting point in that universe.
Yes.
That is why the story exists. So now when you pop back to make a prequel for it, you have
just
to figure
included
out
a less important part of that character's story.
There's something, or you have to nullify the importance of the original thing to make this thing more important.
Yeah. Which is what they just did with Naruto. In increasing the level with Boruto, you're nullifying Naruto.
Yeah, the only way that you can make it seem important is you have to make what came before less.
Yeah. Yeah, that whole ninja war, dude, that basically what they're saying is that entire fucking war, everything you watched in Naruto, from when he was a child, when he learned Rasengan, when he learned fucking the Nine Tails, all that shit, that was fucking child's play. None of that mattered to Karma. That was fuck all. That was the appetizer to the meal of Karma. Which is...
the greatest, and they didn't... I don't know. Are Naruto and Sasuke just old as shit and they haven't been fighting for a long time?
Yeah, is that the excuse? Is that they're not as good as they once were?
Because that shouldn't be.
No.
That's kind of fucked if that's the way it goes. But it would make sense. You could do that for the story.
Yeah.
The world has gotten so good. What is it? There's the quote of hard men.
Oh, I love this quote.
I don't remember how it is.
Yeah, was it hard men fight for...
hard men make it's like hard men make a good world makes soft men make a bad world,
bad world makes hard men.
So it's like it's cyclical. So if they have saved this world and now they're just politicking and making sure that this city is trading with this city world. And now everyone they hate ninjutsu, that's no fun.
Apparently they don't fucking know each other's children.
How do they fucking not know each other?
Dude,
I hate this.
Trigger for just.
I hate it. It doesn't even make sense. So Sasuke's kid sees Boruto walking down the street, and she says, "Who's that guy? Are you shitting me?" And it's not even that Boruto is one of the most famous people on Earth just by association because his father is the Hokage.
Yeah.
Not just the Hokage.
His father's fucking face is on the goddamn wall she wakes up to every morning.
And they have almost the same face. They just have different whiskers on him, right? Not only he's by association known, but best friends the dads are.
Yeah.
They never had dinner together.
Yeah.
They never hung out with each other.
Yep.
Even if Sasuke's away and Naruto's away, their moms would be like, both of our husbands are away. They're supposed to be best friends. We've spent years together because they were.
Yeah.
Our kids know each other.
Yes. If there was anyone in the fucking village who knew each other,
you're
it would
shitting
be those
me.
two.
And if Boruto is such good friends with Shikamaru's kid, how did he not know fuck anybody else when walking into that ninja school?
Yeah. Oh, also, this is another fucking thing that I'm going to settle this fucking score right here, right now. Fuck anyone in the goddamn comments of Instagram or whatever that are always like, Naruto's true friend was always Shikamaru. The fuck it was. Shikamaru tolerated and was kinda around Naruto. They were not buds. Shikamaru also thought Naruto was fucking weird and scary. All right, I just want to throw it out there. Like the people start like look. It's like the rear view. It's like what is it?
Hindsight's 2020.
Hindsight's 20. Yeah, but like they look back and they're like,
oh no.
It's like nostalgia goggles.
Rose tinted glasses.
Thank you. Yeah, there you go. So they keep looking back and they're like, man, like those guys were always buds. They were not. Don't just because they're friends now, don't get me wrong, they become close. And Shikamaru's a fucking dope character.
But you could say that Shikamaru's temperament and his attitude would be something that you look back on and you're like, they weren't actually friends, but that is how Shikamaru shows friendship.
That's true.
I'm just going to play devil's advocate.
No. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Hold both sides. Shikamaru in no way was a bully to Naruto. I don't think Shikamaru ever bullied anyone. I don't think he was like a prick or whatever.
He didn't
I
give
just don't think he gave a fuck. So, but people have I see the thing. They're like, no, they were fucking best buds. They were not. That was Naruto's fucking character. Is that he had no friends. That's where he told every villain. Everyone knows that Naruto has talk no jutsu when every other jutsu fails. When he's like, I used to be alone. He's like, oh, here we go. How can you hurt people? That's my ninja way. Like that's his entire character.
Imagine a crossover with Naruto and The Last Airbender, and Naruto as a kid.
Yeah.
Starts talking about how shitty his life is.
Yeah.
And then Katara's like, you think that's bad?
Yeah.
And then she starts talking about how shitty her life is.
Yeah.
And both of them. They're like, no, but mine was worse. And then, mine was worse. Yeah. And then off on the side, Sasuke, my entire family was killed by my brother.
Yeah.
Like everyone. And then I just forgot his name.
Gaara.
No.
Oh.
From The Last Airbender. He's my favorite character. He's the nut job. He's Katara's brother.
Flame. Fucking, how can I forget his name too? Something with an S? Sokka.
Sokka. Yeah, Sokka.
Yeah, Sokka. Yeah.
Hey, Sasuke, my entire family was slaughtered. My whole clan by my older brother. And then Sokka's like, my girlfriend turned into a moon.
Yeah, my girlfriend turned into the only girl. No, not even. Sokka slayed. All right, Sokka also had that girl with the fan.
She's hot as
swooning over
too,
him,
bro.
That episode was dope.
Oh yeah, when they're in the tent, they're like camping together. And
yeah,
she's trying to snuggle up against him.
Yeah,
and he's staring at the moon.
Yeah,
and she has no idea.
Yeah,
and he's just thinking about how much he loves this girl.
Oh.
But how much he loves the moon, and she's putting the schmooze on him.
Yeah, the schmooze. Fuck.
Yeah, that'd be so funny just to watch all of them complaining about how.
Well, that's
how shitty their.
I think I told you
are.
like that was one of the earliest memes I ever saw. I guess memes with internet jokes or whatever was like Naruto jokes because of I'm a kid. I'm watching Naruto was one of my first kind of anime I kind of dove into, and of course you look it up on the internet and everyone. I've seen the jokes of like you see things on the internet as a kid, you see fan art and you're like, this is real, this is art. Like Naruto joins the Akatsuki. This is insane. This must be the future. But one of them was just like a picture of it was like Naruto like, man, my life is horrible. It's really hard. Like, this is what happened. And then Sasuke comes in the room. He's like, you think your life is hard? My family got murdered. And then I think there's someone in between. And then Gaara walks in like, what are you guys talking about? Everyone's like, no, nothing. Don't worry about it. Yeah, dude,
no.
Yeah, dude, let's not. I remember that episode. That was a hard one. I was like,
the Gaara's story episode.
Yeah, you're like, your mom? Oh,
yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I thought you were just a weird guy with a gourd of sand on your back.
Yeah,
but
and to learn that he
Christ.
can't sleep anymore, you must relate to this one. But yeah, that he
fucking outed me,
dude. I was like,
in front of everybody.
I thought you were gonna jump on that and be
Jesus.
like, I feel him there.
I do feel him.
Yeah, dude. I remember as a kid too when they were like, Gaara can't sleep. The bags under his eyes is because Shikamaru. I mean, not Shikamaru. Shikaku won't let him sleep. Shikamaru won't let him
shows
sleep
up in the night
every night.
Yeah.
Hey, little bitch.
Just uses the shadows.
What are you trying to sleep? What a drag.
What
Tries
a
to
drag.
fuck him up. Dude, dude, fucking. Yeah, and then on the. I remember like Gaara was the bar of scare for a while. Because you just got, I think the first thing was Zabuza for a bit. You're like, oh my god, Zabuza's the scariest thing in the world. And then Gaara, the same age as Naruto. Everyone's like, oh yeah, he's the Naruto of the Sand Village. And you're like, oh shit. Naruto's like, oh, that's kind of like me. And they're like, yeah. And then the next time you see him, he's crushing a man with his fucking sand. And then he just does it to like senseis. There was like a dude on a roof that was like a legitimate assassin from another fucking country. And he just murdered him on a rooftop. You're like, you're 11. Or how old were they in the original? 12, 13, something
Yeah,
like
I
that?
don't know.
Yeah, because I
Children.
think they were like 12 or 13, and then in Shippuden they were like 16.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of youngins.
Yeah, they are. Yep. Yeah, dude. All right, so, I mean, in general, this fight was not, the Jigen fight was not what I expected. There were moments that I thought were cool, but they didn't, everything was completely shut down by
Me
Karma.
and you have discussed fighting in anime.
Yeah.
And your stance that you had on that, like the hill you were going to die on for it, was Naruto's fighting. The fighting across Naruto and Shippuden.
Yes.
And how much it represented the characters.
Yeah.
Each character, their personality came through in their fighting. In the animations and everything. No one just threw punches and kicks and it was always the same. And
Yeah.
like this.
I have always regarded the Naruto show from Naruto and Naruto Shippuden as a phenomenal fighting with just like actual like combat. I've always had such a high regard.
0 in this.
Yeah,
None of it.
That was just
not a thing.
an anime fight. There was no character in it. There was no coolness.
Dude, the amount of time if you had a character with this weird Ant-Man ability in some kind of MOBA,
Yeah.
and it just gets used, spammed. He
Yeah.
spammed the same move over and over and over and over again. Naruto and Sasuke had no way to combat it.
Yeah.
They, for some reason, the two greatest couldn't figure out a way to deal with this.
Yeah.
They figured out a way to deal with everything else for the past however many years of their lives
Yeah.
to become the men that they are.
Yep.
And this one thing, they're like, he makes the small things big. Can't do anything about it. It's over. If you can spam the same move over and over again, you know what they call that in video games? Broken. And you know what happens to it? It gets patched.
Yeah.
But some person was coming up with this fight, and they were like, greatest idea.
Yeah.
This guy's going to be OP.
Yeah.
And just use the same move over and over again.
Yeah, like when they were explaining the move, or when they're explaining the fight, he's like, okay, so he does the small thing big again. It's like, is it he again? Yeah.
And then the guy that's on the Naruto and Sasuke said, okay, so Naruto and Sasuke figure it out. And then, no, they don't.
No, yeah.
Yeah, they figure it. Sasuke's whole thing is that he figures it out.
Yeah.
So he figures it out.
Yeah.
And then they start to get the upper hand. No, they don't.
Yeah. That conversation went fucking nowhere. He was like, we know how to defeat you now. Will you make small things big?
Or like the head dude, the guy in charge. He's like, no, but Sasuke and Naruto have to lose. All right, but they still have to kind of like fight, right?
Yeah.
But fuck it. Just they have to lose in one episode. Okay?
Yeah.
This is
one
episode.
fucking episode.
They have to lose.
Dude.
And that's like I understand all the conversations about how anime drags out fights a lot.
Yeah.
But straight up, if you're going to have the two greatest from a 400 episode series, the continuation of these two characters.
Yep.
Both of them are fighting one person, and if that person's supposed to be able to win,
Yeah.
then fuck me, do I want it to be more than one episode? And do I want to see highs and lows?
Yeah, dude. Oh my god. And if this is so this is regarded as like this is the big moment in Naruto. Something very big is about to come up. I don't think it's a good idea to toss in spoilers.
Naruto or Boruto?
Sorry, Boruto. Something to Naruto is about to happen in Boruto. It's a very big thing that this is like the turning point of Boruto. It's kind of like the thing we all knew was coming.
Naruto's gonna die?
Yeah, long story short, he's about to lose Kurama.
Okay.
And so we're about to see one thing. He's not going to die, but because they came up with, by the way, this is retcon. This drove me up a fucking wall. Is that randomly Kurama's going to be like, hey, by the way, we have, I think, Byron mode. And he's like, what the fuck is Byron mode? He's like, when you
Byron
and I...
Leftwich?
Dude, when it's when him and Naruto and Kurama will fuse and they will become one. And Naruto will just be unstoppable. But that means that Kurama will die. And you know what they have said the fucking rule is? That from the beginning, when a tailed beast dies, they are reincarnated because they are essence, they are chakra, they are not a living thing. It's like they're sentient, but they're not.
Well, yeah, energy and matter.
They are energy.
Energy and matter can be transferred,
Yeah.
but not destroyed.
Yeah.
Or
So,
created.
but their whole thing is like, no. But if he uses all of it, he no longer exists. Are you fucking what? So you mean in the history of anyone ever being in a fucking tailed beast or whatever, or being a Jinchuriki, this has never come up.
Well, including this one, because wasn't the whole problem that it always sucked who ended up having it in them?
Yes.
Some shit like that?
Yeah.
So how come
has always been the hardest?
How come none of them were like, I'm going to do the thing and put an end to it? All sacrifice.
Yeah.
If that's the way it has been for all these years,
Yeah.
not one single person was ever like, I'm going to use Byron Leftwich mode and take that bullet and he's going to be gone.
Yeah. But I mean, I guess like I'm sure like you said in the 200 episodes, they've explained some situation of like absorbing karma has made him be able to do this.
I doubt they explained that.
Whatever. Doesn't matter. They're going to kill off the nine-tailed fox inside Naruto. It's going to be sad. I'm going to be like, oh my God, Naruto feels alone really now, even though he has felt alone when he was a child. Fucking Kurama wasn't
felt
there
alone
for him.
because of it.
Yeah, Kurama wasn't there for him. He made his life fucking hell. Kurama was like, I hope you die. I don't want you. I
Yeah.
hope you die and I come back. So, but don't get me wrong, it's gonna be sad to watch him go. They made a cool friendship. There was actually a sweet bond in the war. I loved watching it. I love watching them be friends. And it's gonna be sad to watch him go. But he's gonna go Byron mode. He's gonna clap Jiren's cheeks for a second.
I mean, Jiren better be gone.
Jiren,
Jigen or whatever.
the
Jigen
fuck.
better be gone. By that point, he's already got a belly crack.
Yeah, and it's not even fucking him. There's a thing inside of him.
Yeah, Ititsuki.
Yeah.
Ititsuki.
Yeah.
Whatever that guy's name is.
Tichobsuki.
Yeah, dude. Tits
Yeah.
of sushi.
The tits of sushi.
That's the guy. He just keeps popping into different bodies.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, if
And
my
then-
name was Tit Sushi, I'd be jumping around too.
And then fucking and Boruto's got his own
Baruto's got karma, which
Momoshiki. Well, he's got Momoshiki
is whatever
in
it
him
wants
now.
to be, you know?
Yeah, he's got a higher up ranking member of that clan than Jigen is inside
nice.
Boruto.
That's so cool.
Yeah,
Who
isn't it?
who would have ever expected that one?
Yeah, it's such a cool idea that like this evil entity has been put inside of a character and he has to deal with it.
Yeah, and not just that, but it's the best one.
Yeah, it's like it's the most evil, the best of the worst.
Yeah, the strongest one.
Yeah, I can't think of a situation where that's been done.
No.
And I like keep reading articles of that. They're like Momoshiki is different than Kurama. He's not a tailed beast. He can't be tamed. I was like, bitch, that's what you said. No one fucking was like, hey, by the way, Naruto, you can tame the nine-tailed fox.
Yeah, that was the whole point of
Yeah, he is
that one.
anger of the 10 tails. I'm pretty sure like he was the embodiment, and they even explained it. They were like, yeah, normal Jinchurikis, it's just kind of like a shitty monster inside you. The nine tails, it's mostly its anger. So I just want to throw it out there. The nine tails is an angry piece of shit. And that's why Naruto had to overcome that really large problem. And he did. But they're like, oh yeah, Momoshiki's different. It's like, no, I'm pretty sure it's a guy who doesn't want to die. So he's going to protect Boruto, and they'll form an alliance of some sorts. Just like that Jujutsu, the anime that's currently out right now.
Yeah.
They have an alliance, which that's the exact same thing that's playing out right now. Which, if I remember correctly, actually, I'm assuming Boruto came first. It's 3 or 4 years old.
I'm also assuming that probably some Chinese proverb from 740 AD.
Yeah,
Had
probably.
the exact same.
That's true.
There's an evil spirit inside that you have to come to terms with, and then it helps
Yeah.
you fight.
But it's just not interesting. It really isn't.
No.
The only reason I keep coming back is because they have characters that I've grown to love, and of course I'll see it through. But
See, this is where me and you completely differ on this
yeah.
kind of stuff. Because if I love these characters, and it comes to an end, and they go to make something new, I'm looking at that like, don't know about this.
Mm.
It's probably going to suck.
Yeah.
And then if it's good, awesome. But if it's bad, I'm going to pretend that never happened. And I'm not going to continue watching characters that I love get shafted.
Yeah.
I just can't do it.
Yeah.
I was so excited when they were making The Hobbit, which you like. I think the Hobbit movies are fucking trash.
Yeah.
I hate them so much.
Yeah.
And I love Lord of the Rings is one of my things.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite things of all time. The movies, the books. The Hobbit book is good. But they bring Legolas into The Hobbit. Oh, go fuck yourself. Like, why is this happening? They bring all these characters back. They went to Viggo Mortensen.
Yeah.
Asked him to come back as Aragorn. Right?
Yeah.
And he looked at them and said, is he in The Hobbit? No. Then no. Then no. I'm not. Why would I do that? So
That's
like,
awesome.
fucking props to him.
Yeah.
Because also, Aragorn would have been a child in Rivendell at the time.
Yeah.
Not a full-grown fucking man. It wouldn't have made any sense
Yeah.
if he was there. Because The Lord of the Rings pretty much starts with Bilbo's 111th birthday.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. Fireworks.
He's
all that.
11-1
Yeah. 11. Oh.
that day. And yeah, Aragorn would have been a child in hiding, and his name wouldn't have been Aragorn at the time.
Damn.
Because his mother and the elves didn't want people to know that he was descendant of kings.
Yeah.
Because he would be murdered.
Yeah.
So if they just shoved him into The Hobbit, dude, I don't like it when things, especially like this kind of thing. So you love these characters.
Yep.
They're never going to be anywhere near as good as anything in this show, though, because karma's a thing.
I know.
So fuck your characters.
I know.
Is what this show is pretty much about.
Yeah.
Everything
so
you
fucking
followed
sad.
them through, the whole journey that they had.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks. Because, just this Deus Ex Machina comes in for the bad guys.
Yeah.
Now everything you know and you love is just trash.
Yeah.
Throw it out. They're bad
Dude.
dads. Fuck them. They didn't get better as characters. Naruto's whole thing was that he never had anybody, right?
Yeah.
It's his whole thing.
Yeah.
And then as the show goes on, he starts to have people in his life.
Yeah.
That he can consider friends that he loves that love him.
Mm-hmm.
And then he becomes a dad. And a character who learned from all that and grew from all that. Just tells his son to, not even tells his son to fuck off. Has his son fuck off because he's never around. So Naruto didn't grow. 400 episodes of Naruto
Yeah.
as a character, being a main character. He never grew as a person. He grew in terms of strength, sure.
Yeah.
He got to fight. He got to be awesome. He got to have all these different powers. He got to beat gods. But the core of every show is the actual characters in the show.
Yeah.
So he never grew as a person
Mm-hmm.
to do that to his son.
Yeah.
And his daughter.
Yeah.
And his wife.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck them all. You all just walk around sitting on your tire swings like I had to do when I was a child because I don't give a fuck anymore.
Like I had to do when I was a child. I'm gonna go make this village New York City.
Yeah, dude. Fuck the technology bullshit.
But Himiwari's adorable and I love her.
Yeah, she's fine.
Damn. You only saw 2 seconds of her, but she's adorable.
She was cute.
And I also forgot, dude, they fucking, let's bring this back. Fuck, they ruined Hinata. Fucking
You're talking
Christ.
specifically about her boobies.
Not even, dude, her haircut.
Oh, okay.
They made her, like, what the fuck? She was gorgeous at the end of Naruto Shippuden. And then they fucking ruined her. Apparently, in this world, you can't be a hot mom.
Bullshit.
Yeah, dude, it's some bullshit.
Moms are usually the hottest.
Yeah, dude. I'll even say Sakura got an upgrade.
Yeah, she's with Sasuke, though.
Yeah.
They had to... You have to make it better for Sasuke.
You gotta. Yeah. Even though Sasuke tapped that and dipped the fuck out.
Yeah, dude, as you do. You don't want to fucking be a dad.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah,
Fuck
dude,
outta
he
here.
got all of the perks of marriage, none of the downside. He was like, all right, dude, I'm gonna marry you. We'll have sex. I'm gonna leave, and I'll come back when I feel like it. What's our daughter's name?
She has to wear glasses? Ugh.
We're a visual jutsu.
That's our
Ugh.
thing. Your
Get
eyes
out
don't
of
work?
here. Yeah, dude, what the?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my
What
god.
the fuck?
Dude, someone was actually saying kind of a cool thing that they were like, she doesn't have a sibling, so she can't. One of the things of Uchiha's to unlock your Mangekyo is to lose your sibling or your best friend. And they said she's gonna lose her mom. They think that's the theory. And I was like, that'd be
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, I was
Everyone's
like,
gonna
damn, dude.
rejoice.
Yeah, dude. I was like, fuck.
Finally, she's gone.
Yeah, dude. I was like, we're all gonna turn around like we did it, boys.
Dude.
We did it. We got rid of.
That's gonna be
Sakura.
amazing. And then the twist is that Sasuke dies and
Oh, she
Sakura
just take her
stays.
eyes. She
Yeah.
doesn't have to wear glasses anymore.
And then instead of it being
Which
we got him, instead of that,
Yeah.
the meme that they're gonna throw in is mission failed.
Yeah, mission. But dude, if she did, she'd technically have Itachi's eyes. Sasuke has Itachi's eyes.
He'll keep him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, that's how we bring Sasuke dies,
Yeah.
and then the eye pops out, rolls around on the ground, reforms into Itachi. Itachi saves the entire universe.
Itachi's back, and it's like, JK, the show's no longer called Boruto. That's a stupid idea. The show is called Itachi.
Well, yes.
back.
So right now it's called Boruto, Naruto's whatever.
Yeah.
Like the subheading is Naruto.
Yeah.
The moment that happens, that pops up on screen. Boruto, Naruto's next generation, and it starts to go all black flames.
Yeah. It burns.
Boruto, the Itachi story.
The Itachi story.
Boruto, Itachi's the god.
Yeah, Itachi versus
Sub-
the world.
Subtitle, goat status.
Yeah, he comes back. He has no sicknesses. He's like, I'm back. I'm fully healed.
Yes,
I have no cancer.
I'm the
Time
best.
to fuck bitches.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean, it's probably different for us, but
Yeah.
that was super anticlimactic, and I
Yep.
thought the fight was going to be better.
I'm super bummed. But
And that show seems like a flaming heap of shit.
yes, agreed.
No chance I
Nope.
would watch. I can't believe they've made
200
it over
fucking
200
episodes
episodes.
to get to that. I'm good.
Cannot believe that this show's been on for that long.
Yep, I'm all set.
Yeah.
One episode just fucked the biggest fighters in the entire world.
Dude, such trash. So,
Dude, goddamn.
so stupid.
All right. Well, either way, we watched the first. We watched the first episode and one of the newest.
Yeah, 204.
Yeah, and those are our thoughts on it.
That's as good as that. That's as much as you're going to get out of us.
Yep.
I'm not
Just-
doing any more.
Just roasting Shonen as we're going down the list. We've absolutely fucking roasted My Hero. Now we've roasted
Oh,
Boruto.
shit.
We're just we're
not
roasted Dragon
normies.
Ball Super.
We're not
Dude,
normies.
We're just burning these normie bridges, dude.
Dude, we're just shitting on Oh, no. No, we are
Perfect.
normies.
Yeah, dude.
No, we're normies.
No, dude.
We got to be norm.
We gotta start loving this shit.
No. We love normie stuff.
No.
Demon Slayer. It's my favorite my favorite shit.
Yeah.
I love that the new Dragon Ball movie is going to be called Superhero. It's my favorite fucking thing in the goddamn world.
Totally.
It shouldn't be called that.
No.
Fuck that. God damn it. We gotta go.
Yeah.
Fuck this stupid show.